So I don't know if anybody saw the White House cabinet meeting. I don't watch them very often, but of course the media was saying that Trump's sleeping. So so I think this is two things. One is this is playing the media because the media is so stupid. They run with this all the time. I realize I think that I don't. First of all, there's not more good people than bad because Jesus said everybody's bad, and most people think that they're good. But I think what it doesn't necessarily mean they're evil. It's that they're stupid. I think he's sick of dealing with stupidity. The biggest part of that stupidity that I saw it in the first term. Like, I don't know how he has the patience not to call it out. Because I think he gets sick of people constantly trying to act like they're going to pull one over on him. Like, look at what happened after his first term. And still, the podcasters don't correct it. Because they never want to give him the credit he deserves. The credit they'll give him is bullshit credit. That's why I don't really watch many of these White House cabinet meetings, because these people around the table, to me, it's like you're just trying to kiss my ass. And yet, I think Trump, I noticed this in the first term, it's like he tries to give people a chance. Like, don't continue to be stupid. Especially this term. Like, one thing, okay, you didn't figure it out in the first, but to now be this late, not see what time it is, and you're still playing these games. And I think these people are stupid. That's what I think it is. I often will say, see, this wicked. No, it's stupid people. It's stupid people. That's why God said there's going to be more on the narrow, or there's not going to be many on the narrow road. The road you're on will not have a lot of people, and not because everybody else is evil, but because they're stupid. So would you want to get this look from Trump? No. You wouldn't. I've said for years now, I'm like, what? He's just waiting for God to give him the go. It's God's timetable. But I would get sick of sitting in a meeting with a bunch of people that you'd hope would have, even though they're acting like they're doing all, and he's running everything. He is. Like Kristi Noem had said in the meeting the other day. Well, I looked into that, like you told me to, about something with ballots, and so he's telling them what to do. But I don't think he's exhausted. He's a showman. This is all, because it's just this, what I notice is just all the stupidity. Like, when you'd almost read, because wickedness isn't stupid. This is just stupidness. Like, it's one thing if somebody's praising you and they really mean it, but when they go around this table and it's like, if you're somebody that's a genius like him, it would get old when people are bullshitting you. So Lara Logan, she's a stupid person. I guess Trump had posted some interview she did with Tim Pool recently, and so 12 hours ago, she had posted this thanking him for posting her video and how nice of him, and then went into like this 5 or 10 minute speech she was giving him. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of how stupid. It's stupid. At one time I would have thought they're all wicked. No, they're too stupid to be wicked, and they're too stupid to get it together. That's got to be you'd rather work a 24-hour shift than sit around a table for an hour, 2 hours with stupid people that are trying to play you. Like, you're not going to play Trump, but her message here is the same bullshit. It's like, you're stupid. The American people and millions more all around the world see this evil for what it is, and we're crying out to you. There are snakes in your garden who do not want you to use your power. They whisper about the system and how important it is to maintain it. They tell you these tools and agencies cannot be dismantled because you need them, but you know better. These words are sent straight from hell to your door. They come from those who are planning to impeach you after stealing the midterms. They come from those who have committed real crimes against this nation and accounting are not being prosecuted, so that they can turn around and then use that failure as proof that you did not do your job, that you failed and betrayed the American people by not upholding your oath and your executive orders, and committed federal crimes by denying the people their constitutional right for redress of grievances. They take your strengths and they use them against you. This is how they win. Failure to uphold the oath of office is how they will go after every person in your administration who took the oath and has not addressed the fraud, waste, abuse, corruption that these people have committed. But it won't matter. Instead of going down for their crimes, they'll put your people down for not addressing that as required by law. And then they will come for every single one of us. This time it'll be faster and more vindictive, and they won't stop. Not until everyone you love is dead or behind bars, along with countless others who have stood with you. And so it goes on. I'm not going to read. Do you get, like, stupid? A stupid woman. First of all, the reason I said God, Trump's just waiting for God to give him the go. He is. Okay? Because you won't overcome it. You can't overcome it without God. No way. No. But that's how stupid these people are. It's like you recognize it's evil. Can you not recognize Lara Logan as Satan? Okay? And then Trump gives these people a chance, okay, to turn your ways around. You're in these cabinet meetings with me, and it seems like they're just, yeah, we did this and that, and you're so great, Mr. President. And yes, he is. I'm not trying to say they should put him down, but it's like phony. It's phony. So after a while, that would get old, because for 10 years now, these stupid people in the media, in the mainstream media, the podcasters, the politicians, they don't get a fucking clue, okay? Like, you don't understand what time it is. You don't understand who you're dealing with. And maybe that's the way God wants it. I don't know, just because maybe, you don't know. Maybe if he's handed them over to their delusions, then he's already... Because they don't seem to know what time it is. They're all just focused on 2026 and 2028. And they somehow think that Trump is supposed to wield what power? He's going to, but not until God gives him the go-ahead. Because it will be God doing it. Yeah, this is how stupid these people are. Like, God allows the wicked one to do all this to try to get people to wake up. The sad reality is, though, people wake up and they're stupid. Like, wickedness, is not stupid. These people are not good or evil. They're just stupid. They lack common sense. The very thing Trump ran on from the beginning. That common sense needs to return. The problem is, and he knows the media will run with this because they're stupid too. The problem is that it has to be boring as hell. When you see people that you've given them this wide room to turn from their ways, stop trying to play you, and then they continue to be bullshit artists because they're too stupid to recognize what time it is. But what will happen? Stupid people will still be, they don't ever get smart. Not the podcasters, not the mainstream media, not the politicians, they're all stupid. And I think he's bored as hell with it.